Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Hope that you guys are doing well. I'm going to start today answering a few of the questions that you submitted on the introduction survey from last time. So I will just do a few of these and then maybe we'll do some more on Monday. Okay. So a couple of questions I think are good for just clarification. This one says, will we only be having Zooms this person said from 12:15 to 12:35 because that's their class time, if needed, or are these required? So the Zooms, they're just kind of question and answer sessions right now. So they're like, if you need help, then hop on, ask questions, hop on and say hi if you want to, but they're not required right now. Once we start to get into more content, we might start to have them be required, but I will always let you know ahead of time if that's going to happen. And like, I'll give you some notice, and it would be during our normal class time. So it wouldn't be, it shouldn't like intrude on any of your other class times. How do I think the school year is going to go? I hope that it's going to go well. So far, it's going well. I think that we're doing everything that we can to keep people safe at school as much as possible. And I think we're really lucky that we have a pretty high percentage of students that wanted to do virtual. And I'm really stoked that you guys are doing virtual because I really think that that's the safest way to go. So, am I funny? I don't know. I mean, I kind of think I'm funny, but like, I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm so funny. And then have you be like, no, she's not funny at all. I think I'm funny. I send a lot of really good memes. I don't know. Are you LGBTQ plus friendly? Absolutely. I am definitely an ally. Um, Absolutely let me know if you have pronouns that you prefer, if you have a different name that you would like to go by, if you need to be connected with resources or anything like that, please let me know. Also, our freshman counselor, Mrs. Hagelin, is the sponsor of GSA, which is the Gay Straight Alliance. So I don't really know what clubs are going to look like given the circumstances right now, but she is another awesome, awesome, awesome resource to reach out to if you are just needing to talk about things or struggling with things or questioning things or whatever. So I'm definitely here for you, and she would be another really great resource as well. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? Definitely chocolate chip cookie dough. And it's weird because, normally like the name brands are better, but seriously, Hy-Vee, their store brand of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is the best. Um, what made me want to be an English teacher? So I had some really awesome English teachers growing up, and that's probably part of it. My 10th grade English teacher, Mrs. Farber, she was so awesome. And so she was definitely a really big inspiration for me. I also had an AP psychology teacher in high school and an AP US history teacher in high school. Probably those three teachers made me want to become a teacher. I picked English just because I really love reading and writing, and yeah, that's kind of why. I taught dance for a long time when I lived in Nebraska, and so I knew I liked working with kids and teaching. But this one says, "Have you ever liked cars or bikes?" I don't know a ton about them. I mean, I have a car, and I like driving it, but I don't know a ton about them. My dad is really into cars. He had a Porsche Carrera for a while, and he was really, really into them, but I just don't know that much about them. Do I like video games? Yes, but I'm terrible at terrible at them. And then I just get really frustrated and I have to stop. What is my favorite TV show? Definitely The Office. Parks and Rec would be a very close second place. And then maybe like, I don't know, Game of Thrones or something like that. My favorite color? Yellow. Do I enjoy teaching? Absolutely. It's the best job I've ever had. And this last one that I'll do for today is, what is the best vacation you have ever had? I went to Los Angeles in January for a friend's wedding, and I hadn't seen her in maybe 6 years. So that was pretty fun. I studied abroad in Spain when I was in college, so I don't know if that really counts as a vacation because I was like in school still and taking classes, but that was absolutely incredible. Okay, so those are some questions that you guys had. If you haven't filled out that form, it is on the announcement from class on Tuesday, and you're welcome to still fill it out, and I will answer more questions next time. So today we are going to be doing several things, as you can see on here, but honestly, in our classes in person, we're only really getting through 1 through 4. So 5 and 6, it's kind of up to you guys. If you want to kind of work ahead, you're welcome to. But if you just want to do 1 through 4 and then call it for the day, that's fine, because that's really all that the in-person kids are going to probably get through. So up to you. The first thing we're going to do is take a pretest on Quill. Quill is this website that we're going to be using to do our grammar work. So, like I mentioned in the video last time, when we have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll be working in Quill. So today we're going to take the pretest. If you click on the link, it's going to take you just to instructions on how to access Quill. Pretty easy. You're just going to click the link and register for an account. Excuse me, I've been talking so much today. My throat is so dry. So you'll click here, register for an account. Just use your school Gmail account. And then you will see where it says Starter Diagnostic, and you just click to start it. I'll show you an example. Sorry. Okay. I will show you an example of what this looks like. And this is, I signed up as a test student in a different class, but it'll look very similar for you. So when you log in, you'll see something like this, and you should see your tile for your class, but it'll just say English 1. You'll click on that, and then you'll see Starter Diagnostic, and you'll just scroll down and you'll click Start. And the diagnostic basically gives you a sentence and a blank, and you're filling in the blanks. Just try your best. You may know some of the answers, you may not, and that's okay, because the test, it's a pretest, and it's really just designed to see where you are. So if you get all of them wrong, that's totally fine. That just tells us where we need to start. If you get half of them right and half of them wrong, great. That just, again, tells us where do we need to start. So it just gives us an idea of where everybody is. It'll probably take you about 15 minutes or so, but feel free to take your time. You don't have to finish it in any set amount of time. Obviously, you guys are at home, so you don't have to worry. You can go at your own pace, which is pretty nice. Okay, the next thing that I want to make sure that you have done is that you have uploaded your video from last time to Flipgrid, and that you've left 2 comments on a classmate's video. So I'm hoping that since you guys are virtual, but you are still very much a part of our class, that you can comment on people who maybe are in person, or maybe people that you don't know, so we can all kind of get to know each other a little bit better. Now, I know some people, you do have to leave a video comment, and I know some people are weird about having their face on screen. It was really hard for me to adjust to when we first switched to virtual learning in the spring. So a couple things that people have done. You can like literally just push your screen up so that you're just seeing like the ceiling, so your face doesn't have to be on screen. Flipgrid also has an option where you can put like an emoji or something over your face. So just kind of do what you're comfortable with, but that is part of the grade, is that you have left comments on people's videos. So sorry, I just got the yawns all of a sudden. So make sure that you are commenting. The next assignment is our letter to teacher assignment. And the instructions are there on that assignment. They are in a separate video. I know some of you did start that last time, so either finish it up and submit it, or start it and submit it. After you finish the letter to teacher, then we're going to just briefly go over the syllabus, and then you will sign an acknowledgement form. As a reminder, your syllabus is linked on your homepage. There's a big yellow button that says syllabus. So I'm not going to go over this word for word because I know that you are capable of looking at it and reading it, but I will just kind of highlight a few things that we didn't talk about last class. I'm going to kind of skip over course description because we have been talking about that quite a bit. Here's our units of study, broken down with what texts we read and what skills we focus on. Please note that these are all subject to change because basically everything in our world right now is subject to change. So there's a chance that things might have to be different, just depending on how things go. So this is our current plan, but things change. Your supplies, basically for virtual, you need your computer and your charger. You're welcome to have some paper and pen nearby. Why can't I stop yawning? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yawns are contagious, and so I'm probably making you yawn too. Okay. Basically, you need your computer and your charger, pen and paper if you would like to have it nearby, and just a positive attitude because we are all going to be learning and working together here. There's going to be hiccups, so we're all just going to have to give each other a little bit of a break and work together. Grades are updated on SAS each week on Monday by 7. Late work. So classwork is accepted with a 10% reduction in your final grade unless you have a specific accommodation on an IEP or a 504 that allows you extended time. And then obviously you would be allowed that extended time. Assignments not turned in within the unit receive 0 credit. So if we're like on unit 3, you can't ask to go back and turn stuff in from unit 1. Quizzes and tests. If you have, for some reason, you're not able to take a quiz or a test, I know you guys are virtual, so that's probably not going to happen, but like if you're deathly ill, right, and you're like throwing up or something and you just can't even sit at the computer, just get in touch with me and let me know, and we can arrange a time for you to make up that quiz. Essays and projects. I do accept those late as well. I'm so sorry. It's getting late. That's my problem. I'm up past my bedtime. Okay. Essays, same thing, 10% deduction in grade. Again, if you have an accommodation that allows you for extra time, then you will be given that accommodation, of course. Essays can be resubmitted with significant edits to improve your score. That means you're not just changing a couple periods and changing a couple words, like you're significantly looking at the feedback that I've given you and making changes and improvements. Academic honesty. This is very important, especially in a semester like this where some of you are at home and some of you are here. So unless it's otherwise stated, everything should be completed and turned in on your own independently. If you cheat or plagiarize on an assignment, you will get a 0. The person that you cheated from will also get a 0. So if you have a friend that's begging you to see your paper and they say that they're just getting ideas, don't believe them. They're copying it, and then you will get in trouble and they will get in trouble and you will both get 0s on it. And those are not 0s that you can make up. So just do your own work. It's pretty much what it comes down to. These other policies, you're welcome to look through them. For the most part, they apply to in-person students. But as far as like respecting yourself goes, definitely make sure that you're using, the time that you're in class. And I know it's a little different virtually, but make sure that you're doing the work because your grades do count towards your graduation requirements, and you do have to have 4 English credits to graduate high school. So if you don't pass English 1 the first time, it's not just going to like magically go away. You're going to have to make up that credit somewhere. So you might as well get it done right now while you're sitting at home. And yeah. Okay, daily protocols, those are actually mostly for in-person as well. And then when you get down here to standards for written work, this is very important. So anytime that you're writing anything for our class, you need to use correct capitalization and correct end punctuation. So that usually means a period, sometimes a question mark, sometimes an exclamation mark. This is on everything, including journals, okay? Make sure that you have that first letter of every sentence capitalized and have a period or something else at the end of the sentence. You need to use MLA format on formal writing assignments. We will teach that in class before you're expected to use it, but I just like to put it in the syllabus so that people are aware, so then they can't come back later and say, you never told me that we had to use MLA format. It's right here. It's in the syllabus. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so feel free to read through this more. If you have questions, you can, of course, let me know. I do ask that you go in and click on this acknowledgement form in your announcement for today and just type in your full name, first and last name. It just basically says that you have read and understood the policies that are listed in the syllabus. So that just lets me know that you have read it. Again, if you want to stop here, that's totally fine. I don't think that our in-person people are going to get much further than this. If you feel like working ahead, then you can watch this video on the Schaefer method and take notes using a Google Doc. If you have an accommodation for notes to be provided to you, I am planning on getting those to you probably on Monday, just because the in-person people are not going to go on to do this today. But if you want them before that, just shoot me an email and I can send them to you. And then you have your personal mantra assignment, and that also has a video explaining how to do it, and I also have posted an example. Again, items 5 and 6, we will not get to do those in person today, so it's up to you if you would like to work ahead or if you just want to stop at number 4 and move on to other classes. So if you have any questions, I will post the Zoom links down here. Again, those are optional question and answer sessions. If you need help with something or you have questions on anything, or you just want to come and say hi for a second, you can come see my masked up face while I'm in class. If you have other questions outside of those times, shoot me an email, message me on Canvas, send me a Google chat, whatever you need to do to get in touch with me. I will talk to you all on Monday. Have an awesome Friday and, well, have an awesome Thursday and Friday and awesome weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.